Um, the fires in Hawaii are pretty bad. What happened to them anyway? All those deaths, over 80 deaths, very sad. Donations should go to them for food, water, clothing, kitchen utility stuff, and hygiene, personal hygiene stuff. But one Australian got on the news and asked for donations to rebuild their houses. I mean, at the beachfront, while everybody is living in tight spaces and nowhere near the beach. Why should they donate to rebuild their homes? You should have insurance and things like that set in place. These days, you've got to be careful with your home. You've got to have insurance, you've got to pay for it. You can't expect people to, I'm not mocking them, I'm just saying that you can't expect people to donate and governments to donate to rebuild your homes so that you can live in luxury again by the beachfront when everybody else is in need of food and housing and so forth. It's just uncalled for to ask people for donations to rebuild your home so you can live at the beach and live in luxury again. It's just wrong. I don't know what that person was thinking. And she was Australian. I'm Australian as well. So I argued with her on that. I think it's wrong for people to ask for them to live in luxury and, once again, because their home's burnt down. My home burnt down years ago. Nobody donated anything to me. I lost all my kids' photos, all my baby photos of me and things like that, and relatives, and lost a lot. But I did not ask people for donations to rebuild. I was renting anyway. So it's sad what happened to them, I admit. Very sad. But we should give donations for food, water, supplies like that, for hygiene as well, brush their teeth and spray under the arm. Hygiene is important. And blankets and kitchen stuff so they can cook food, and even though they're all together in a community thing, they should still be able to have space to cook something if they like to have a snack, cook up some noodles or something like that, or a cup of tea to calm the nerves, or a coffee to get you active again and a bit of energy or whatever, something like that. And blankets and beds, things like that. You can't expect people or governments to donate so you can rebuild your houses for nothing and live at the beach and live happily ever after again. It's just uncalled for. We can't do that, and the governments can't do that. If your house burnt down, you should have had insurance. That's the main thing. It's a harsh thing to say, and at moments where you're stressed out, you probably say the wrong thing by asking to donate to rebuild your homes, other people's homes, so they can live at the beachfront and you can't. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous statement. It's a horrible thing to ask people for, but asking them for the main necessities should be given. That's the main thing. Anyway, that's my say. Other people probably have a say as well. But I'm pretty sure they'd see how I see it, that we can't donate to rebuild your home so you can live at the beachfront again. while we live in tight communities and tight housing, and housing is so scarce to get, and you have a rebuilt house near the beach. Just seems ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, let's hope that they wake up and get over their stress and realise what they're asking, because they have to accept what's happened and check their insurance, to rebuild. With that, you can't expect. And you must have money to have a house there in Hawaii anyway. So use your own money instead of everyone else's to rebuild. That's all I've got to say about that. I mean, it's terrible what happened. Oh, shocking, shocking, dreadful things, all those deaths. Terrible, really sad. Floating bodies in the water and all this sort of thing. Not very nice. You can't expect us to donate money for you to rebuild your own home so you can live at the beach again. And housing and everything else is just too harsh. You can't expect the governments to donate for your special needs to live at the beach again and live happily ever after, while that's people suffering for living in the streets and medications. They can't get certain medications and they need the money to buy certain medications and things like that. You're being selfish and putting your own needs before everyone else's, which is really a greedy thing to do. Really greedy thing to do. Think about other people. Anyway, I find it that they say the wrong things because they're without. They think that donations will help. They mustn't have been watching the news much to realise that people are living in the streets without houses and you want them to donate and governments to donate while everyone's suffering. It's very selfish, and you mustn't have been watching the news. My arthritis is almost gone in my arm. I can lift my arm up a bit more now and stretch it out. Yesterday I couldn't raise it too far, but now I can raise it up a bit more. It hurts a little bit, but I used my runes. I don't use magic anymore unless the runes are magic. I don't know, but they're more earth stuff, like, because I found them in different parts of the world after events, near strange events. And I use those, so I feel a lot better. One day I will let people use them. I'm just too scared to at the moment. I don't know if you drain them or whatever like that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being selfish as well. We all got a little bit of, I doubted I'd be selfish to want to rebuild my house near the beach and have donations to do it for me. I would never be that selfish. Little things like I could be selfish about, because that's just a human thing, But I wouldn't expect my home to be rebuilt near a beautiful beach, expensive tourism place for nothing. I wouldn't expect that. It just doesn't seem right to me. It seems very greedy and selfish. Those sort of people, I have no time for. I steer clear of those sort of people because they'll ruin my energy. Their energy is too greedy. And it must be because they're stressed out and they don't realise what they're saying. It has to be that, because nobody could be that selfish, could they? Could they really be that selfish? Anyway, I'll put another video on soon. I'll just get this one out the road and talk to you soon.